guys, it's me, the Otsuki. If you don't hit the like button, no joke, no scam, there will be a airy mob outside asking you to give them all your Minecraft diamonds. And if you don't, they'll take your account on Minecraft and you will get trolled whenever you make a new one every time. And if you do hit that like button, guess what? You'll have a cool day. You get a new pair of headphones, VR PlayStation goggles, Walking Dead stuff, anything you want. But you have 100 wishes this time, so you better hit that like button. Okay, now I left off after Naruto defeated Gato's men. I'll just go straight into the forest. Because Naruto doesn't go to the Leaf Village and all that. He just stays in his forest. He wouldn't know that little kid, but I'll say, because he did have a trainer, so I'll say the trainer would come and tell them, why would you try to have the third Hokage's grandson? And of course Sasuke wouldn't pull up because I think he only followed Naruto. If he is gonna follow somebody, he'd probably follow Naruto into the forest outside the village. Whenever he gets there, all he sees is a whole bunch of moving stuff. Like spears of earth, water, everywhere. This one, he would see Naruto and go up to him. But this one, Naruto would move his hands with all the elements moving, twirling upwards, making a dome to sleep and stuff. So he would just leave. And this is all after they get told about the Chunin exams, because there's nothing much to know about it. But yeah. So now it is time to go. Where? Oh yeah. Chunin exams, right? Okay, so first thing, it is like that Genjutsu. Naruto can see through it. Sasuke can. And Sakura can. Now the fight. It'll probably still be Sasuke and in the Chunin, but Lee would probably break it up. And who would he ask to fight? Would he ask Naruto? He might not be afraid of Naruto, so yeah, then Naruto would accept. But whenever Lee charges at him, Naruto freaking grabs his head and knees him in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then he kicked them in the chest, sent him back, getting kneed on the face 10 times with a large amount of strength. And a kick to the stomach with even more strength. That would KO Lee easily. But he would be able to get up after some healing. Now it is the running the test. Naruto would know all. Like, he's a god from back in the day. So I'll just say that he will win it by just having his scepter also. Kind of just tell him where everything is. Because he can turn his Shusuken's arms invisible. And he can see through them. Because I'm pretty sure somebody commented that. Like ESPN, like, just see everything. And stuff like that. They would pass, and they'll go to the Forest of Death. When they get to the Forest of Death, it is literally, Who would it be? Oh yeah. So they would get their, I think it was an Earth scroll, and they had to get a Heaven scroll, or it might be the other way around. But actually, they got an Earth scroll, and they'll be walking. Naruto wouldn't really care, because there's pretty much nothing that can happen to him because his regeneration, he is Otsuki and all that. But this is whenever he would just float off, not telling him where he went, so they would just stay there. This is whenever Orochimaru jumped them, or the Rain Ninjas would try to jump him with a shadow clone of him. No, that wouldn't happen because Naruto would have whooped them. Now, Naruto gets jumped by a snake, but Naruto just kicks in the side of it and sends flying. Actually, summonings are still animals and stuff like that. So, I'll say he doesn't harm it. He just grabs it and he just puts pressure on its head and it goes pop. Not to do, like, massive damage to it and stuff like that. So he would get to Orochimaru. Orochimaru will be after the so-called Ten Tails Jinchuriki to try to seep away all the chakra that he has. Or would Kankuro would be me? I would say so, because Kankuro, yeah, that was his personality back then. But I'll say Gaara would stop him before he could do anything, before the instructor can say that you shouldn't be doing that because he doesn't have the Shinkaku. So yeah. It is. But yeah, so he would try to jump him. He would be fighting Sasuke, and Sasuke is stronger because he didn't want to get left behind by some random kid, because I am Sasuke Uchiha and stuff like that. So yeah, 2 Tomoe and 3 Tomoe, just because it's easy. He would be battling pretty well, but still, all it does is enhance his body speed and all that. But he's still not fast as Lee and all this stuff. But his reaction speed is fast enough to react, but his body's probably not. So yeah. So let me see. No, but okay. So yeah, he would probably just willy walk this dude, and this is when he would take out his staff and start spinning it. Nothing too special. He'll probably just kick him around, grab him by the head, slam it to the ground, start stomping on it, brutally breaking this dude's head open, and every time he does, it regenerates. But yeah. But this is whenever he would use his staff and says, King's power. Or King's command, probably. He would say King's command. And this is his ultimate genjutsu. And more details on this. He can take over somebody's body for 30 minutes, but he can also put in a like thing that they want to do, like saying a train to become strong no matter what. Give that to like Ino. She would start training with everything genjutsu, chakra control, like non-stop. But yeah, and he can command somebody to kill themselves, but whenever he tries that, it doesn't work on Orochimaru because he just it generates and he asks, "How can I kill you?" Orochimaru would say, "There's not really any way except trapping me and not letting me get a host. But even then, I can come back to one of my curse marks on somebody and take over somebody's body there." Saying that it's inevitable. And you say, "What if we take out your soul?" He says it again that the curse mark can revive us. Kind of just like getting all the information of what he can do. This is whenever he says whatever, gives him a command saying, "Don't mess with me," and tells him to leave, and releases it. And Orochimaru would try to stab him, but whenever he sees that it's physically impossible for him, he would try to go after Sasuke. But Naruto wouldn't help, he'll just let him bite him. And he said, "That's the curse mark and all that. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's so weird." But yeah. So, yeah, he would get the curse mark in this one where he would drop down. Naruto would pick him up. Because Sakura probably can't without falling and being really slow. And he would tap her and tell them to fly. And they have the scroll, of course, and they would get there first place and all that. And yeah, they'll be first place for like, I think it was like a 2-day, 3-day. No, I think it was like a week. Yeah, I think so. I have a whole week to get through this. So yeah, I'll say it's a whole week, man. But Kakashi asks Naruto if he has anything to fix the curse mark. Naruto says, "I can only do one thing," saying that, according to Orochimaru's, you know, thing that I got information of him, he says that even if you use a, like, Reaper Death Seal on his soul, or take it away, he can come back and where the curse marks are. Grabbing Sasuke in the shoulder, activating the soul snatch thing, ripping out Orochimaru, and dispersing it. With that, the curse mark wouldn't be able to do any physical harm to anybody, and that would make Sasuke pass out because he just had a soul put into him and just get ripped out of him in a mere seconds, making him about die or become like cardiac arrest and all that, man. And that would put him in a death-like state, and he would, I'm not sure if that's true, I just said something random in my head, but yeah. And that would give him the second form, and whenever he wakes up, he has 2 black eyes, and his hair's kind of grown out and all that. And he would ask what happened, and he'll be in his curse mark form. He'll de-transform and be like this power, but his mind's not corruptive yet. This is whenever this is where I'll leave it off, actually.